everyone, I'm Dan Thorpe from Guitar Domination. Today we're doing a SABR video and it's called the quick switch. How to change quickly from standard tuning to drop D tuning without having to rely on a tuner. So many people play a lot of songs in drop D. There's quite a lot of really good songs in drop D, and a lot of fingerstyle arrangements need to be played in drop D just because it makes it easier. You know, there's plenty of classics in drop D. But too many people faff around picking up the tuner, tuning it, where you can actually do it in the space of a couple of seconds, 2 seconds, 3 seconds maximum, once you get good at it. And it saves you having to use the tuner. And to be honest, I know a lot of people get put off by playing songs in different tunings because they think, oh well, it means I've got to pick up the tuner, retune the guitar, blah blah blah, and by the time they've done it, the motivation's gone. We've all been there, don't want to retune the guitar. But use a quick switch for this drop D, or any song, anytime you play in drop D, and it's so easy, and I'll show you how it's done. Okay, the first thing we're going to do, we're actually going to use the clip-on tuner to start with, and then we're going to discard it, get rid of it like a bad smell. Okay, right, so tune the guitar up, make sure your low E string is tuned to E. Okay, once that's done, remember the position of this machine head. What you want to do is look at the angle it's coming at. This one is pointing in this direction. Okay, so you're going to remember that for in a minute. And now tune down from E to D on this low E string. Okay, once that's tuned, if you strum the low D string as it is now, A string and D string, it should sound like this. Now there's a power chord in drop D tuning. This is a good way to test whether it's in tune or not by using your ear. Because if this D string is out, you'll hear it'll sound out of tune. And you can keep adjusting it till it sounds like a nice chord. That's out. You can hear that now, that sounds like a chord. You can check that with the tuner. Okay. So hopefully you remembered the position that the machine head was pointing at before. Okay, what you're going to try and do now, without playing anything, without using the tuner, is turn that machine head back to the exact point it was at before. And if you do it to the exact point it was, you'll notice you'll be back to E. So that string has just been tuned from D to E just in one movement. So the idea here is to remember the position of the machine head for both the D and then the E. And then you can test it and check it with your tuner. Okay, so you can use the tuner for now to make sure that you're in the right position and you've turned the machine head enough. But once you get really good at it, it won't take you very long. You can also check it with your ear as well. So eventually, once you got rid of the tuner and you're feeling brave and confident, I'm in E tuning at the moment, you can test the tuning by playing the 5th fret on the low E string and then the open A string, and the two pitches should match. Okay, that's one way of quickly testing the tuning in standard tuning. If they match, you're in tune. Okay, and then you want to just do the quick switch into drop D. And the easiest way to do that is just to strum the bottom 3 strings. And you can hear that's now in tune. Okay, now we're going to switch it back up to E. And you can hear we're back in tune. And then switch it back down. And you can hear we're in tune again. So basically what you're trying to do is use a combination of using your eyes, so to see where the machine head's pointing. It's a good way to do it first, remember that. And use your ears as well, using those 2 little methods there to test your tuning. Remember, for the E string, when you want it in E, 5th fret on the low E string, play that, and then play the A string. Match the 2 pitches. Keep tuning this low E string till they do match. When you want to tune to D, quick switch all the way down, and then do a little open power chord. So you strum these through. And and then adjust till that sounds good. If you've never done this before and you've always relied on a tuner to make sure your guitar's in tune, then this is going to take a little bit of practice. I don't expect you to be able to do it straight away. If it takes you 30 seconds or a minute at first, then that's fine. But get used to doing it. For every drop D song you've got, quick switch, bang, play it. And you'll develop stronger oral skills for doing it, which is great as well. So it's going to benefit your playing and save you a lot of time. And it looks pretty cool as well. Now, and if we're really honest, it looks pretty amateurish. You know, if you're playing in front of a couple of friends, you're all having a few beers, and they're like, oh yeah, play me a drop D song. And you're like, okay, I'll play Everlong, or I'll play Dan Thorpe's fingerstyle arrangement of Clocks. And you sit there and go, hang on a minute guys, I've just got to go and get my tuner. And you run off, go and get the tuner, come back, say, alright. And then 5 minutes later you're tuned. It doesn't look cool. What does look cool is this doing the quick switch. Everybody's like, wow, you can tune by ear. You're so cool. You're like a magic man. That's the sort of thing you get. That's the sort of reaction once you can tune by ear. And this is just a fraction of tuning by ear. But it's a really cool little trick. So just do it. And you'll be like the David Copperfield of guitar. I promise you. Maybe not, but it looks cool. And it's very, very useful. So I hope you enjoyed that lesson. And I'll see you in another SABR video soon. Cheers. Bye-bye.